ever imagine like facing the end of everything and you're smiling. Wild, right? That's the whole vibe Bruno Mars and Lady Gaga are going for in their song Dive with a Smile.
Yeah, it's intense.
So we're going to unpack these lyrics, try to figure out why this idea is so powerful.
I'm in.
Cool, cool. So right off the bat, the song doesn't hit you with like explosions or anything. It's a dream.
Ah,
Kind of sets the mood, huh?
it's unexpected. You think end of the world, you think like big dramatic stuff, but this is way more intimate.
Totally. Feels like we're listening in on something private, almost.
Hmm.
And then there's that line, keeps coming back around, if the world was ending.
Gets stuck in your head, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But it's more than just catchy, right?
Oh, for sure. In music, repeating something like that, it creates this feeling of urgency. Like the song itself is saying, yo, pay attention, this is serious. And that leads into this other line where it really makes you think, nobody's promised tomorrow. What do you make of that?
It's like a reality check, almost. Makes you remember that, we get caught up in our daily grind. We forget how precious time really is.
Exactly. The song's not literally saying, boom, the world ends tomorrow. But it makes you really feel how important each day is, how strong love can be when everything else is uncertain.
Yeah, and speaking of love, there's that line, our love's the only war worth fighting for. Could be about romantic love, obviously, but I feel like it's bigger than that.
Oh, 100%. Think about it. If the world was ending, for real, what would you fight for? It could be your family, your beliefs, a cause you're passionate about. It's about what truly matters when everything else falls apart.
Like the song's asking, what's your reason to keep going, even when it feels impossible?
Exactly. And it's interesting, right? With all this talk of endings and unknowns, there's this one phrase that's really comforting. I'd want to be next to you. Simple, but
Powerful.
yeah.
Why do you think that line hits people so hard?
Because at our core, we're social creatures. When we're scared, unsure, facing something as huge as death, we want connection. Just knowing someone's there with you, sharing that moment, it's deeply reassuring.
Brings us right back to the title then. Die with a smile. Sounds almost impossible, right? To face the end and be happy about it.
It's counterintuitive, definitely, but it's not about like cheering for death. It's about facing it with peace, maybe even acceptance. It's just a life well lived, where love and purpose were the most important things.
It's like saying, yeah, this is it, but I'm good. I lived a life worth smiling about.
Yeah.
This song makes you think. If you got to choose, who would you want by your side at the very end, knowing everything's about to change? And what would make you smile?